How do you calculate your maintenance calories? Refeeds and diet breaks. So before getting into programming refeeds and diet breaks, let's define maintenance calories. The number of calories you must consume on a given day to maintain your weight. These may need to be adjusted along the fat loss phase for more accuracy, assuming you've lost body mass and fat mass, and therefore there will be a slight change in your BMR or basal metabolic rate. How do you calculate your maintenance calories? There are many ways to do it and to go about it, but you need to consider the main components that make up your total daily energy expenditure, or your TDEE, which is your BMR or your basal metabolic rate, NEAT, your non-exercise activity thermogenesis, your TEF, thermic effect of food, and EA, exercise activity. Calories in, calories out is a little bit more complex than just the energy equation. Utilize a predictive equation to get you started, get you that first number, and then trial and error. Utilize any of them depending on which variables you have. Once you have that number, you really want to go and try it for at least 14 days and see what happens with your weight, whether it stays the same, it goes up, or it goes down. And depending on that, you will adjust accordingly. For fat loss, once we kind of know where we're at, you could just create a calorie deficit and starting with 20 to 25% reduction from your maintenance calories. See what happens. If you actually lose weight, maybe it is a calorie deficit for you. Whichever method you use, you want to ensure your rate of fat loss isn't too aggressive or too slow. So I recommend 0.5 to 0.8 or even 1% of your total body weight loss per week, and that would be a good rate to start or aim for. In summary, what you need to know to get started. Always take life into account. That is a non-negotiable one. Don't be alarmed when your body acts like something other than just a equation or a calculator. Be consistent with your equations, be consistent weighing yourself, and be consistent tracking. Figure out how aggressive you need to go and get started. So I really encourage you to try out a few different ways of doing things and see what you like best and what is the most sustainable method or way for you to implement during your fat loss phase. If you liked this video, please hit the like button down here, subscribe to the channel, and share it with someone who may benefit from this tutorial. I see you in the next one.